Virgo, you have a very exciting year coming up in 2015. Doesn't get any better than this. You're going to have one really special year ahead. You're one of the favorite signs of the zodiac this year. It starts the second half, but like all good parties, takes preparation. The first half of the year, you'll be getting everything in place. Once you get to the second half, you're going to poke the piñata, and all the goodies that the universe has planned for you will be coming down on you radiantly like a shower of pixie dust. You're going to have amazing things going on in your home, in your career, in regard to money, in regard to love. First, you have to prepare for your big year. Let me first tell you about what's coming and why you have to get ready. Jupiter, the giver of gifts and lack, the great planet that gives so much and asks nothing in return, just wants to make you happy, will move into Virgo on August 11th. Now, he will stay until September 6, 2016. That's a period of 13 months. You've waited 11 and a half years so far to get your turn to have Jupiter with you for a year. He will introduce you to VIPs, all the right people who are influential, high-level people who can help you get ahead will start pouring into your life. Also, among the people you meet could easily be a romantic partner if you're single. The ancients always wrote that when you have Jupiter in your sign, a very rare situation, it is the very best time to meet your one true love. You're also going to get a chance to travel. And I'm talking about travel overseas to exotic places. Probably a city you've never been to, like Istanbul or Hong Kong or, Tokyo, or going on an African safari. I want you to start thinking big. So to be ready for this big year, you have to know what you want to happen. In astrology, nothing is predestined. So it's time in the front part of the year, before August, to make your list, shuffle your priorities. Look at that list. Say to yourself, this goal no longer is meaningful to me. Actually, it seems a little juvenile. Let me take that off the list. And reclassify your list. And say to yourself, by this time next year, what do I hope will happen? In terms of love, you'll love January. At the very end of the year, December 2014, the last 10 days were so spectacular for Virgo's love. And it was tiptoeing into the beginning of January. So if you met someone in December, give that person a chance. Love is good, but you're very idealistic. You have the planet Neptune in the house of marriage, but if you're planning to wed, make sure you know that person very well, know their friends, know their family, and haven't really painted a picture of someone who isn't really the person that they are. We, as women, we always connect the dots that haven't been given to us, and we sometimes ascribe glowing features to someone who may not deserve it. So I'm just saying this because you're so idealistic and so giving. So in love, just try to, see with clear eyes the person you're getting very involved with. When it comes to your friends, you may be wondering, when am I going to have some quality time with my friends? I know the answer to that. It's from the very end of June 24th, through August 8th. That's when you're going to have Mars revving up your friendship sector. That's when you'll be most likely to plan things with a friend. If you're single, maybe you want to travel or do something like give a party together with a friend. That's your most active time. Also, this is a good time to investigate different types of social media. You may be always on Facebook, but never really on Twitter, or there's many, many different outlets. That would be the time you'd be most experimental and, dip your toe into different ones. Also, if you were thinking of joining a club, whether it's a social club or a professional club, the the end of June through early August would be the perfect time to do it. Let's talk about beauty now. Venus will go retrograde between July 25th and September 6th. That period would be not good for a radical change in your appearance. Something unusual is happening this year. Venus is going to get her beauty sleep. That means Venus will go retrograde, and when she's having her sleep, she doesn't emit her strongest powers to us on Earth. Everyone will feel this between July 25th and September 6th. And that may seem like a long time, but it'll go by quickly. The thing is, that period would be not good for a radical change in your appearance, such as cutting your hair from long to short or going from brunette to blonde. It's also not a time for any plastic surgery at all, because Venus rules your looks, and she also rules love and actually money too. There's a portion of her that rules money, but mainly she's the planet of love and beauty. If you want to invest in beautiful fashion that may be more expensive than things you usually buy, then I would say do it from the middle of September through October, because Venus will stay in Virgo until November 8th. Oh, by the way, all this time when Venus is retrograde, she will be in Virgo. So you have a very long stretch from July 18th all the way to November 8th of Venus in Virgo. But as I mentioned, Venus will be sleeping during a large portion of that time. So I don't want you to make big moves during that time. Let's talk about career for a moment. You're going to be doing so well this year because you'll have the support of VIPs. When you'll start to see the most activity is when Mars enters Gemini from May 11th through June 29th. When it comes to finances, you found that they go up and down. There are great months where chunks come in and months when you get high expenses. You might say everybody has that, but you have it in the extreme because you have the planet Uranus, the planet of unexpected developments in your house of money. So it just means you need to be conservative and have a contingency plan. Now, here's something very important. Saturn just moved into Sagittarius on December 23rd, 2014, just a week before the year began. And this is going to have an effect on you in terms of wanting to solidify your home. Now, Saturn asks for sacrifice, so you may eat out less, maybe go to a few less movies, while you try to stockpile money for a down payment on a house. Saturn will be with you for 3 years, until December 2017. So this is not a short trend, and the fact that it's long means it's more important. This is probably one of the most important times of your life for real estate, because Saturn only comes by every 28 and a half years to a certain part of the horoscope. You've got him there now, and he will teach you how to go through the steps to make your dream a reality. Every year, the mighty sun meets with Jupiter, and they're meeting on August 26th. So try to do something very special, something where you have a lot invested in it, like an important interview, a first date, buying a house, some big action that you want to turn out really well. If you're born at the end of August, even close to that date, plus or minus 4 or 5 days, double everything I've said, because you've just hit the cosmic jackpot. You're just going into the most glorious year possible. So try to do something very special on August 26th. You could have the best aspects in the world, but if you don't show the universe your intent and try, then nothing will happen. Because astrology is not about predestination. It's about opportunity, and a door is opening for you, and you want to walk through it. Pour that glass of champagne, dear Virgo, and toast yourself, because you're going to be the luckiest girl. This is Susan Miller saying goodbye for now. Thanks for stopping by. For more Glamourscopes, subscribe to thescene.com and check out the Glamour channel.